Hello and welcome to the tutorial about call numbers and how to physically find a book at McGrath Library. How do we locate a book surrounded by thousands of other books? We use Library of Congress call numbers. A call number is kind of like an address for a book. But instead of houses having addresses based on location, each book has a call number that is based on subject material. And because each call number is comprised of letters and numbers, we can shelve books according to those letters and numbers alphabetically and numerically. And we can keep them in an order that'll make them easy to find. Now let's take a look at these three books that we've pulled off the shelf. Each one of these has a call number that translates into the title. Each call number has its own unique title, and each title has its own unique call number. Now let's focus on the top book entitled Positive Psychological Assessment, a Handbook of Models and Measures. We can look at the call number and break it down. The first part are letters, which is based on a subject area. Within each of those subject areas is a more specific subject area represented by numbers. The third part is a decimal point, with letters and numbers based on author names sometimes. And then finally, there's the year of publication at the end. So looking at the first two parts, the first part being the letters, which we place in alphabetical order first. Examples are below. The second part being the numbers, which you place in numerical order, each as a whole number. The third part you begin by placing in alphabetical order first, and then in numerical order second, as a decimal point. So .p would come before .t, and the decimal 233 comes before the decimal 52, and BF comes before D. With decimals, you read it by column. The T's are the same, but the 2 will come before the 5 in the first number. Now let's take a look at how the Library of Congress organizes the call numbers by subject. Revisiting the psychology book from before, we can see the call number begins with a B, because all books pertaining to psychology have a call number that begin with B in the Library of Congress classification outline. Now let's find a book physically inside McGrath Library. Let's first look up a book on our online catalog about World War I. Simply type in World War I in the search queue and hit search. Once you locate a book that you would like to find in the library, click on its record and find the call number. This book is called The Month That Changed the World. In the library on the first floor, opposite the front door, are our reference books. All along that wall are books that have call numbers that start with A through books that have call numbers that start with DR. Across the back wall, DT through HQ. And on the front wall, HQ through HV. Because our book has a call number that starts with D, it'll be on the wall opposite the front door. At the end of each shelf are signs with letters depicting which books are in that aisle. Finding D, you can walk down that aisle and locate the book on the shelf. The call numbers are located at the base of the spine of each book. For books with call numbers from J through Z, see the shelves upstairs. Opposite the stairs, J through PZ is located. On the back wall, you can find PZ through Z. On the front wall next to the staircase is where our law section is located. For questions, please email or call us or stop into the library and talk with a librarian. Thank you for using McGrath Library.